Hi, hello for your number one African YouTube channel. Welcome to the studio. Today we are traveling to the United States of America, back to Ghana. We go back in and out like that. We are looking at the team, DOGE and the oral team. As we all know, before President John Dramani Mahama swearing into office in January 7th, 2025, he has already launched the oral team. The oral team is actually set up to carry out an operation called Operation Recover All the Loots. And the oral team, President Donald Trump of the United States of America also launched that in the year 2025 in the month of January. But for me, I was like, President John Dramani Mahama, why, what's up? It's like you have already prepared yourself that you are coming into office. So in December, whilst we are waiting that after December 7th, the election will go happen. No, they have already done their underground works and have planned, and we're waiting for a win. Well, the United States too. President Donald Trump, for me, one of the things that amazes me before we talk about the DOGE team and oral is that even before he comes into office, he also seemed to be so prepared, because on his day one of inauguration, he has signed over 200 decisions to put into effect for his term of governance, whilst he has actually cancelled over 73 of Joe Biden's administration decisions, which means that these people, the two of them, were actually already prepared. They have their things mapped out. The DOGE team, which is to represent Department of Government Efficiency, what that simply means is that they are going to represent the activities, especially when it comes into finance, how monies are being spent in the federal government, and also to streamline expenditure to help the United States economy to be well balanced. Because as you all know, their current rate of debt has risen over $36 trillion. This is a crazy amount compared to that of Ghana. We be small. But this is the agenda of the DOGE team, the Department of Government Efficiency, to make sure that they streamline, like they go make expenditure slim, but more income, to make the economy sweet and sound for a good government. Like Trump promised, will make America great again.
Together, we will make America strong again. We will make America wealthy again. We will make America proud again. We will make America safe again. And yes, together, we will make America great again.
Coming down to Ghana, President John Dramani Mahama with his oral team, though they are not really looking at the same goal, but the two of them are representing transparency and accountability in finance and also in economy, as in Ghana too. The oral team is supposed to actually investigate and recover some government expenses, some personal loot, some personal interest in certain monetary issues. These two things are supposed to go in there and, investigate to know and to bring out.
In this light, transparency, accountability, and ethical leadership will define this administration. We shall pass a code of conduct for our office holders, and they will strictly abide by that code of conduct. We shall carry out comprehensive audits in order to establish what the situation of our state-owned enterprises and parastatals are. We shall operationalize the Operation Recover All the Loot and investigate persons we believe have engaged in misappropriation of public property and pursue them to recover such property.
So the DOGE team, one of the things they are supposed to do, and they have promised actually, number one, to identify insufficiencies and propose a cost-saving measures to make sure that there will not be so much overspending, overestimation. If the thing is $100,000, they shouldn't come and tell us it's $1 million. Their goal was so ambitious that they promised to be saving up to $2 trillion through workforce reduction and also eliminating redundant program, which means a program like the USAID, which we all was all over the news, trending. They say some monies have gone in there, they were not supposed to go. So for us, we will investigate and we'll close all those loopholes that are taking all this money. So this is one of the greatest discovery of the DOGE team to make sure that the government's coffers is safe.
The overall goal here with the DOGE team is to help address the enormous deficit. We simply cannot sustain as a country $2 trillion deficits. The interest rates, just the interest on the national debt now exceeds the Defense Department spending. We spend a lot on the Defense Department, but we're spending like over $1 trillion on interest. If this continues, the country will become de facto bankrupt.
Now, the other team where President John Dramani Mahama has launched in operation to recover all loots in December 2024, unlike the DOGE, which focuses on cutting costs. Our team was designed to tackle corruption head-on by gathering evidences on stolen state resources. Now, this will shock you, and I quote, the our team collected over 2,400 corruption complaints through the mail, emails, and hotmails. The team reviewed all these cases and identified opportunities to recover billions in loot of funds, money that could significantly impact the Ghanaian economy. So what these people are saying is that ever since the Aura team has started, they have emails, hot emails, that whenever someone knows a case like Cecilia Dapa, for instance, report the case, and upon this, a lot of people have reported over 2,400. And when they review the cases, they actually realize that these cases are valid, tangible, authentic, evidence that they can actually use by this to recover billions of dollars that were actually stolen by people, which could have impacted the Ghanaian economy greatly. But here is the question. Where are the 2,400 companies? Are they really put into work? Are we going to see the effect of these monies that will be recovered being put back into the country's coffers to impact the Ghanaian economy positively? This is what they say.
Since Oral was established, just by the establishment of the team and we receiving information from the general public, we have saved this country 20 bungalows which were going to be demolished. 20.
So upon highlights, you will see that these two teams, despite their differences, the goal is all the same. They share a little bit of similarity. Like number one, I said earlier, focusing on accountability. Both initiatives aim to what? Hold individuals accountable. DOGE by targeting inefficiency in government spending, and our team by exposing corruption. And the next thing these people share is that they use experts, teams, like in Ghana, where they come for instance, they are experts, professionals, and DOGE also brought in private sector experts like Elon Musk. Elon Musk is a successful businessman. He's running his company. He has done many crazy things that were successful. So what shows that he can do this? That is why he has been trusted by the government, to actually monetize government system, while the oral team relied on experienced professionals like a former auditor, General Daniel Domelevu. Is it Domelevu or Domelevu? Domelevu. Anyhow, and an investigative journalist, Raymond Archer. These are the people in the game.
Now, the team comprises the following individuals. We have Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa, who is the chairman, Mr. Daniel Domelevu, former Auditor General, also retired police officer Nathaniel Kofi Boache, or we probably call him Kofi Boache, and also Mr. Martin Pebu, a private legal practitioner. We also have Mr. Raymond Archer, investigative journalist.
So public engagement also is another key thing that they have done. Both programs encourage public participation, like DOGE sought feedbacks on outdated processes, whilst our team set up a hotlines or a hotmail for citizens to report corruptions. Do you think like these are the best options? How many citizens will pick up their phone to actually report corruption? This is the big question. How do you think? How do you feel? And what do you think should be done best? Share your opinions under the comment section. Remember here, we do not attack, we We bring meaning and understanding to the things that we should actually understand. Hit the bell notification icon on your screens and also subscribe to the channel. Share love by also commenting. And so the next thing is their achievement. Let's look at the key achievement that these two people, two different groups with the same motive and the same goal have achieved so far, according to their own sources. DOGE claims to have saved over $1 billion within a week by cutting unnecessary contracts and modernization of IT systems. However, the critical question boils down to its transparency and potential conflict of interest involving Elon Musk's private companies. People were like, this person, how sure are we? He does not have a self-interest because he's a billionaire. He's a multi-millionaire or multi-billionaire in the United States. So what assurances do we have that this person does not have self-interest?
First and foremost, Elon Musk. Who the hell does Musk think he is? He has absolutely no right in shutting down USAID.
What Elon Musk is doing is illegal. It is a coup.
Elon Musk makes unsafe cars, and now he wants to create an unsafe world. We will not shut up. We will stand up. We will speak up.
What are your takes on that? You can also share your comments under the comment section. And number two, Ghana's oral team. These people have claimed to have identified $21 billion worth of potentially recoverable assets from corruption cases. This includes offshore funds, and unvaluable state lands that could be reclaimed for public benefit. For me, U.S. economy, $1 billion recoverable within a week. In Ghana, over $21 billion. This is so crazy. This is so fantabruta. This is so mind-boggling.
I don't take madness. I don't take far. I don't take so far, millions.
What are your takes on this? They have found 21 billion recoverables. Where is the money? The money isn't really recovered. The state land, we want evidences. So, nananomu, eberifonomu, munsari, mimamu pia, yako, any mojumadia. Mangaza muzimu yade. Munye.
And former chair of the oral preparatory team. At this stage, I will call on you to do a formal handing over of the report to His Excellency.
So, upon these agendas, these are some of the challenges that these both teams have actually faced. When you go into the United States, the DOGE team has actually faced some lawsuits over people complaining that they are going to have access to their financial information, like taxpayers' database. And some people have also complained that since these people are looking at cutting down public sector workers just so that they could make the economy slim and cause the economy to boom, how they are going to do it? That one is for the financial gurus. But people are saying that if you cut down the workforce in the state, this could also harm or also affect the public service workers. And our team in Ghana, people were asking skeptical questions whether the recovered funds will be fully accounted for, or if politically there will be certain interferences that might hinder the prosecution. Because as we all know, when politicians or people in power actually have been caught doing something that they shouldn't be doing, prosecution becomes a problem because they are in power. We will hear it on the news the next day, phew, but it's gone, like a ghost that have actually appeared. But on this state, we want to believe that there will be proper due diligence that will be done. For me, in conclusion, both the oral and the DOGE team, they are all looking at reframing governance way of expenditure, exposing weaknesses and errors, and to make sure that their targets are focused on inefficiencies and others corruption. Whether these methods differ or not, they both underscore the importance of accountability and leadership. The question here is, will they deliver a long-term change? But this one, you and I cannot tell. It's only time that can tell. But remember, if you find this video and this comparison more insightful, Kindly do not forget to like, share the video, hit that bell notification icon on your screens, and also subscribe to the channel. We'll bring you many more updates and we'll for I sign out.